When Square released the collection of mana outside Japan on the Nintendo Switch in June 2019, they also announced that they were working on a remake of Seiken Densetsu 3. They'd renamed it Trials of Mana. It was originally released on the Super Nintendo in Japan in September of 1995, but it never saw localization outside Japan. Like many others, I was a huge fan of the original Secret of Mana, and when I discovered that there was a fan translation out there which was purported to be fairly close or fairly faithful to the original script, I dumped a disturbing amount of time into it during my misspent youth. Anyway, they announced the remake and they've dropped a few teaser videos here and there over the last 9 months. Some of the gameplay decisions I was a little worried about. I didn't know how it would translate from the original style into the new style. But on March 18th, they released a demo on Steam, so I downloaded it, decided to give it a shot, see how it held up to the original, and I've got some comparison footage from the fan translation just to see. So yeah, enjoy. So the Flight of the Fairies was fairly faithfully reconstructed. I guess the difference being that in the original it wasn't until after you'd fought the first boss, whereas in this it's part of the intro video. The character selection screens are still fairly similar, although in the remake they give you a bit more information as well as giving you the name of the voice actor, which is kind of cool.
女シャルロットでち。
おいデュラン、出番だぜ。しっかりな。
ただいまより剣術大会若手部門1位決定戦を行う。両者前へ。
お前なんかには負けねえぜ。
やれるもんならやってみな。
始め。
ブルーザー、今日こそ決着をつけてやる。
So one of my main concerns was the change from the top-down three-quarter view of the traditional JRPGs, such as the original, to the follow cam of sort of modern third-person action RPGs. But they seem to have executed it fairly well, and the fighting feels quite fluid.
痛いぜ。よし、このまま一気に型をつける。
参った。
そこまで。デュランの優勝だ。よくやったぞ。腕を上げたな、デュラン。
草原の王国フォルセナの傭兵デュラン。父親は英雄王のかつての友人であり、黄金の騎士と称されるロキであったが、デュランが幼い頃に行方不明となる。親も病気で亡くしてからは、叔母のステラのもとに妹のウェンディと共に引き取られた。父親の思い出はほとんどないものの、やはり血は争えず、剣術において若手の中では右に出るものがないほどの腕で、フォルセナ国の傭兵として英雄王に仕えるようになった。
眠いな。
もうすぐ交代が来るから、それまでの辛抱だ。俺はちょっくらもう一回りしてくるよ。
パパ、どこに行くの？
ドラゴン退治だよ。今度の敵は竜帝と呼ばれるドラゴン族の中でも最強のやつだ。だが大丈夫。リチャード王子と私
So
が
they're sticking very close to the original scenes, which is really great. Down to the movement of the characters. Now, the original footage I've got running there is obviously running a lot quicker because I'm reading the text, there's no voice acting, so I skip through it fairly quickly. But apart from that, it's extremely faithful.
シモを盗まない。ロキは私を助けようとして竜帝と差し違え、竜帝と共に底知れぬ穴に落ちていってしまった。私たちはその後1週間そこにとどまってロキの捜索を続けたのだが。
そうですか。あの人は、ロキは最後まで黄金の騎士であり続けたんですね。彼もきっと本望だったと思います。
シモン、しっかり。
ステラ姉さん。
シモーヌ、どうしてこんなになるまで病気を放っておいたんだよ。
私が病気だと知ったら、きっとロキは安心して戦いに行けなかったと思うの。私はあの人の足手まといにはなりたくなかった。
バカだよ、あんたもロキも。
姉 供たちを。
安心しな。あんたの子供たちは私がちゃんと面倒を見てあげるよ。
よかった。ありがとう。
シモーヌ。
いけねえ。うっかり寝ちまった。しっかりしろ。一体何があったんだ。あれは待て。何者だ。
なかなか勘の鋭いやつだ。
何がおかしい。
お前はこの城一番の剣士であることを誇りにしているようだな。だが自分の弱さを思い知るがいい。
黙れ。
まだまだ子供だな。こんなやつを雇っている英雄王は大した王じゃなさそうだ。
なんだと。国王陛下を悪く言うことは絶対に許さん。
とどめだ。
城内に侵入者がいるぞ。探せ。
命拾いしたな。今日はこれで引き上げる。まあ慌てなくてもこいつのような雑魚相手ならいつでもたやすく我らの占領下に置くことができるだろう。
待て。
So one of the main gameplay changes I've noticed is item collection. So in the original, and in fact in a lot of old JRPGs, you would have a chance for a chest to drop after you'd won a battle, after you'd killed the creatures on screen, and that chest would contain a random item. In the remake, they've modernised the gameplay mechanic a bit in that items are found in the world map, either in chests or glowing dot, and that's a refreshing change because opening chests with Duran in the original was always a crapshoot and have major problems with traps. Leveling up seems pretty much the same as the original. 5 stats, different stats will unlock different skills at different levels. You level up, you get a point to put in there. pretty simple. The good thing is now they show you which skills are unlocked by which stats. The original was a bit more mysterious in that respect. So this is one of my favourite changes that I've discovered. In the original, when you found a new companion, you got a sepia-toned flashback sequence to explain a bit about their origins. In the remake, they let you play through the origin story, so you actually get a bit more of a fleshed out feel, and also a feel for the character and how they control.
強そうなのが出てきたが、こいつが光の精霊じゃないよな。こいつは光の精霊じゃないわ。巨大な魔物よ。でもなぜかこいつからマナの力を感じる。一体どうして？マナの力？
So the demo ends just after the first boss battle. As you can see from the comparison there, the modelling of the boss is extremely faithful to the original. It's actually a little easier in the remake due to the fact that it doesn't have the targeted spells so much. Holy Ball is pretty much the only one that's targeted, and it can be dodged, whereas in the original you couldn't dodge any of the moves, which was quite painful.
Let's get it.
さすがに疲れてきたわ。早く。
Alright, so I played through the demo, well, the entirety of the demo. It took me about 2 hours, which I could have cut down. I did a bit of messing around, which sort of expanded that playtime a bit. In fact, the same stretch of game on the original, when I was getting comparison footage, only took me about 40 minutes. So yeah, it just goes to show I was mucking around a bit. One thing I didn't really mention during the video in any of my little voiceovers was the jumping mechanic. So the verticality of the world map can now be explored through jumping, which is an interesting change. In fact, the way the gameplay mechanics have changed in their entirety is a really positive step, I think, because it's almost like it's a new game rather than just a rehash of the original. I mean, I played the Secret of Mana remake start to finish and that was all very faithful to the original, down to the gameplay style. It was basically just a graphical update. I enjoyed the hell out of it, but it wasn't really anything new. This one, yeah, they've modernised all the aspects of it. Interestingly, the soundtrack, you still have the option, as with the other Secret of Mana remake, you have the option of changing between the remade and a remastered original soundtrack. Both of them sound amazing anyway. And yeah, so I guess in conclusion, music fantastic, gameplay updated. I'd probably recommend this game to any fans of the original and any fans of modern action RPGs. I think the story will still stand up to the test of time. Some of the dialogue, it appears to have been updated slightly. So yeah, I think that's great. And yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Just other YouTubers say. So thanks for watching.